Alright guys, so somebody on this channel, one of the subscribers, left a comment in one of the videos. I think I did probably about a week ago now, but I just seen the comment today, so I'm going to make a video on this. And this person wanted to know like how the gang stalking entered my life and how it all started, because obviously we're all born once upon a time. We're not going to be gang stalked the moment we come out of the womb. I mean, you're going to hit a certain age, you're going to hit a certain time where something like this might happen. And I mentioned before in other videos that there are certain levels to this stuff. There are very, 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 very much more severe cases of this stuff around the world, but in my case, I'm just going to break it down like this, because like what a lot of people need to understand, and I think you do understand, is that I'm a regular ass guy. Like I always was. I used to be. I still am, but it's like I feel the reason why it happened to me is because I come from a small town. And where I come from, if you go after anything big, you're gonna get, people are watching every move you make. And I hit a certain age where I started like doing good for myself. And you go from having all the friends in the world to it watering down to almost none, because you're so focused and consumed in your own life, doing your own thing, and you're making such good progress that people are starting to hate you. People are starting to really, really, really envy and despise you for all the positive progress that you're making in your life. So it's like, this is how it started with me. Like I said, I used to be friends with just about everybody, and I just can no longer be friends with somebody or a bunch of people who's going to be disrespecting me or saying negative things behind my back. These are all the things I dealt with, guys. Like I said, I used to be just friends with everybody type of guy. And now I feel like I'm still the same, like as I used to be, but I'm more aware of what is actually out there. And there's a lot of bad people out there. There's a lot of people that just, it really exposes their true colors. It really does. Because they should not treat me any differently. They should just, still get along with me and not be like that, but they have to be like that. And the truth is, they all get together and they're gonna pretty much stalk you, and some of them might even harass you. Some of them, they're all making up lies and rumors about you to try to tear you down. It's just crazy things. And like I said, I come from that small town. It's the small town syndrome where you go after big things and you stay in the place that you're in, and you're going after big things, you're gonna get hated on. Yeah, because like there's people where I come from that made it out of here, and they just like, I don't think anybody really cares in that case, but if you achieve things in the small town where I come from, people are going to be livid, because you are basically showing them that there are no excuses. That's what you're showing them. That there are no excuses. Anything is possible. It is possible from anywhere. And they just hate that. They hate you for it. You're basically exposing them because you're doing what they cannot. And they probably had a million excuses in the book as to why they weren't where they were at in life because of where they came from or something like this. But you're showing them otherwise. And now they hate you. And for the other people that might have left where we come from and went on to bigger and better things, now these people might not hate them as much because they're like, they have an excuse. Okay, he got out of here, his parents were probably rich, probably did, all these types of people have all these excuses to make themselves feel better. I'm the guy that, like, there are no excuses, and I'm going to show you that. And the fact that I can do that and show that to other people, they don't like me anymore for it. They actually despise that and envy it, because, like I said, I'm showing them that anything is possible from anywhere. And you know, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The gang stalking that I went through, it was heavy. I feel when I was like at the age of 19, 20, 21, 22-ish, and it started to slow down. And honestly, guys, right now, like I ain't going through much of it. I just experienced it in my life, and I feel it's always worse in the beginning, and people are just gonna start to like shut their mouths after a while, because it's the best thing that they can do. Like, I'm not one to mess with. I'm not one to monkey around with, and if you do that, you're not necessarily safe yourself, because if you're going out of your way to try to harm me, you're harming the wrong guy, and you might be harmed if you try to do something to me or try to pull something on me, because I don't mess around and I don't play games, and people know that, so people are a little more careful. But you know, when you're on your mission and you start out and people are really seeing that you're making progress, and you're actually doing it, they're going to try to put a stop to it right away. They're going to try to fill your mind full of doubt right away, so you do not do what they can even see that you're on your way to doing. And it's just the way it is. People are negative. People are messed up out there in this world. And like I said, I didn't go through really life-threatening gang stalking or nothing like that. It was just more so people psychologically trying to tear me down, people trying to get in my head, people trying to do anything they can in their power to make people see me a certain way that I'm not. And you know, it was all stuff like that. And I consider it gang stalking because it's all these people that are getting in groups, and they're all trying to basically harass me, like mentally. And you know, that is a certain level of gang stalking, in my opinion. Somebody else might have a different opinion on that, but that's what I think it is. And yeah, there are definitely levels to this. Some people will be gang stalked and then harmed physically or even killed or something like this. That would never happen to me where I come from, but it could happen in other places in the world. It is very, very safe where I come from, but it is not safe when you're trying to achieve goals. Right where I come from, you're not safe, because everybody's going to be on your ass. Everybody's going to be watching everything you do. People are going to start to not like you. People are going to start to act really weird around you when you are achieving certain things, because you're low-key making them look bad because they're not doing it and you are, and they might be thinking like, how is this person doing it but I'm not? It's all about the actions that you take in your life. It's all about how you live your life. What's important is what you do. What's as equally important is what you're not doing. What you're doing and what you're not doing is both equally as important. Like I said, you can't, I mentioned this in another video a little bit ago. You can't go to the gym, eat perfect, work out perfect, and do a lot of things like right, but then you self-sabotage yourself. Maybe on the weekends or even during the week sometimes. Like, you're drinking alcohol all the time, you're doing drugs, you're doing this, you're doing that, and it's like, it's going to catch up to you. Your progress it's not going to be what it could have been. And you know, that's just an example. But like, even when it comes to the work that you do, you have to be so consumed in the things that you do And you have to be careful of what you're also doing when you're not doing your work. You can't be getting into trouble. You can't be doing things that's going to slow you down and hold you back. And you definitely can't be around negative people. You have to cut off all negative people that are not supportive of you. They don't have to bow down to you. They don't have to do those things. That's a little much. But I mean, like, they have to be acceptant of who you are and what you're going for. Like, they really do. If they're not, and they're just sort of like, they have a pretty bad attitude around you, they might not be necessarily saying things to try to tear you down with words, but they might just have a bad attitude towards you. Like, they make you feel not good. Like, for no reason. They are jealous of you. They are envious of you. They don't want to see you do good. So they're going to try to act all macho and stuff around you. They're going to try to act all cool. They're going to try to act better than you because you make them feel bad. Just by what you're doing. And it's all stuff like this. This is what happened to me in the past. Like, I went through hard times and very, very, very traumatic experiences with past relationships. And that's what motivated me. When you take big losses, expect big wins to come after. I lost so hard, I lost so bad, guys, that I knew I was going to get wins in the future. I knew it because of how down I was. You go to the trenches in those times. I went to the trenches. I was putting in the work. And now it's like, some people can't even understand why you're doing the things that you're doing. But you're doing them because of traumatic experiences that happened to you. You have no choice. Like, you have to do these things now because you have to feel alive. And it's like, now you start to make all this progress and other people are starting to hate on you. Other people are trying to, like, be negative towards you. And you just feel like the whole world is against you at that point, because it's like, the person that you would have died for abandoned you. The person that you would have died for just completely disrespected you, devalued you, did all the nasty things that they could have to you. And right after that, it's like, you picked yourself up, dusted yourself off, and you put in all this hard work, and now everybody else is starting to hate you. And they don't even understand why you're doing the things you're doing. And it's crazy. It's like everybody goes against you, and then it's like, what can you do? Like, I'm telling you guys, there's not a lot of people in this world that want to see you truly happy. There's a lot of people that want to see you dead. They would rather see you down. They would rather see you just completely, pretty much dead, like lifeless. And it's a tough thing to go through. That's why you have to keep pushing. You have to find new people. You have to get with new people, and that's how it's done. You want to get rid of these gang stalkers. You want to get rid of all these no good people. I don't give a damn about any of these people. I don't. The only people that I want in my life are the people that's going to come close. We're going to have each other's backs, and I don't need 1,000 people. I don't need acquaintances. I don't need any of that BS in my life. It makes no sense. And I think every single one of us should strive for that. Because less is more in this case. Less is not always more in every case, but in this case, less is more. And in a lot of cases, less is more. This is one of them. The people that you have in your life. You shouldn't have time. You shouldn't have the time of day to be talking to anywhere even close to 20 different people. Like, it makes no sense. But, you know. And this is basically how things happened with me. And like I said, it's not really bad today, guys. I still have haters. Of course I do. Of course. And I believe it's going to get worse again. I don't know. I believe it will. Because I'm on the fast track to where I always knew I would have been. And I don't really give a damn who hates me, who loves me, anything. I care about how I feel as a person. Because if I don't feel good, how am I supposed to do anything for anybody else? If I don't feel good. And yeah, sometimes I feel tired, sometimes I feel this, sometimes I feel that, but at the end of the day, I always feel good. Even when I'm tired, I still feel good. Because I'm not tired just because. I get tired sometimes because I work so hard, so relentlessly, and I'm not happy in those moments. Even when I'm really tired, it's not like I'm sad, I'm still happy. I could have like not the highest levels of energy and I'm still not, I'm still good. Cause I'm like tired for a good reason. I'm not tired for the wrong reasons. I'm not like that. Does that make sense? That's really how it is. And yeah, I just think we all got to do what's right for us, no matter what anybody else thinks or says. It does not matter. They don't know you. These people are looking everywhere besides inside themselves. They don't know them damn self. They're so distracted. They don't know their own identity. They can't do anything in life because they're lost. They can't do anything significant, and they probably want to do something significant so bad, but they don't have the balls. They don't have the courage. So what do? They tear somebody else down that's actually doing it. Because they went through the ringer in order to make this happen. And I'm telling you guys this now. One of the best things that can happen to you is hitting rock bottom. When you hit rock bottom, you have nothing to lose after that. You'll go and you'll try and do the craziest things. I've done that. I've tried so many crazy things. Some things worked. Some things didn't work. And, you just got to trust yourself, believe in yourself, keep pushing. Don't worry about all the negative people. Don't worry about all the gangstalkers. They really have nothing on you. What are they going to do? What are they going to say? Not much. And at the end of the day, your character and the weight of your character is going to be much more than what any of these other people are saying. They will be exposed. The more they talk, the stupider they look, and the better you're going to look in the end. And people are going to see who you really are, and whatever anyone else has to say, no one's even going to believe them after a bit. And they're going to be the 40, 50, 60-year-olds that are just washed up. Nothing. Just addicts, negative people with nothing. So, I'm going to end this video there. This is my take on this video, guys. This is basically how it started, and the way things are today, I feel like people still talk, for sure. But I don't hear much. Because they know. If they're putting stuff like that out there, you know what? I might just see you. And then you're going to have to answer to all the shit that you were talking. Whenever I do see you. And that's it. I'm coming back with another video. I'm out.